So come escape with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick.
We welcome you to Los Angeles. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Just missed.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. This is Bryson Stott. That's to third. Muncy. And a couple of quick outs. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. And there's a ball.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Jesus Luzardo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Luzardo in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016.
Well, with Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S., but his dog, Decoy, stole the show away from his master when he was being awarded his 2nd MVP. It's just so darn cute.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. And there's 1 away. Let's take a look at the lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Ohtani's dog is so popular now, the U.S. ambassador to Japan gave Decoy a fake visa as a present during a visit with Shohei. His passport and control info were listed as MVP pup and good boy. Tell you what, Decoy is living the dream.
That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Goes down looking. 2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Fourth game of the NLCS. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Harrison Bader. Ohtani back to work. Fastball for a strike. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. The 1-1.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Strike three, and that was Ohtani's famous sweeper. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That one missing inside. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. Alec Bohm digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here in LA, and up to the plate is Will Smith. And a pitch. Outside, and it's 1-0. That's out to center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Teoscar Hernandez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hard hit left side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Runner out at first with 1 gone. Here's Muncy to hit. Fastball is outside. Muncy with a homer in his last game. Hernandez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Turner. They got it for out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And no one can get there. The throw to third. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Enrique Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Caught looking his first time up. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Top of the third, no score. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 so far.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The 1-0. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
To the right side, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play, and they tag him out. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Andy Pajes. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Turner with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and it just misses. One out, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is fouled back. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Blue. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Two outs, nobody on. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. And there's a foul ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Bryce Harper. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hernandez in position. And it's caught for the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, Phillies down a run. Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Bader at the plate now as he chases after that one.
This offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
Check swing, called strike. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Two outs. Hit on the ground to short. Betts. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. And that is out of play. Smith in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Fouled off down the right side. That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice line drive to pull side. Met it out front, but just straight through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here comes Max Muncy. He popped out his first time. Foul ball there. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ohtani back to work. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it's Alec Bohm. His first at bat was a strikeout. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Line to left, and it's just foul. That was close.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And that one fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground to third. Muncy tossed to second. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Inside, just missed. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Tying run in scoring position here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. And the sweeper misses. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Trey Turner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. This one in the air right field. Hernandez ranging after it. Brings it in. And that's the third out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Fourth game of the NLCS. Here's Kike Hernandez. There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Turner with the throw to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Tajes in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Shohei Ohtani. Both 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that one fouled off.
One and one.
On the ground. They take the force out, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in L.A., top of the 6th inning. Here's Trey Turner.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that's outside. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Bats up with it. Not in time. The tying run is on to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. No outs. Runner at first. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. He's grounded out a couple of times. Ohtani checks over to first, and he's back.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the sixth.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Strike on the inside corner. Grounder might be 2. The throw to second is offline. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
First and second, no outs. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. 1 for 2. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Turner, the lead runner out at second. Stop. On at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
And here is Kyle Schwarber. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pickoff move to second, and Turner's back in. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throw, save. And both runners move up on the wild pitch.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. You need a big strikeout here.
Two on, 1 out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Bader in the box now, takes strike 1. 2 on, 2 outs. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Outside with a breaking ball. Strike three, got him swinging. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back, bottom of the 6th. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
On the ground right side. And Freeman is retired.
Now batting, the catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith. There's your strike. In the air to left center. Schwarber in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Big swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Orion Kirkering, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Ross also getting ready. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball, still 0-2. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Stays alive.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Hit on the ground to short. Turner on the run, sent it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. Number 80 into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And a strike in there. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. And here comes Alec Bohm. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Trying to hold a one-run lead late here in Game 4. Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it. 2 away down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Real Muto stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Holding on to a one-run lead here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Next to hit, Brandon Marsh. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That's towards center. Pajes under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7. And it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Orion Kerkering.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Muncy digs in.
Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
0-1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Kerkering in his 3rd season, 23 years old. And he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Center field, Bader moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Fly ball to right. Castellanos gets under it. Nabs it. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Turner now.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
In the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one down. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott, 1 for 3. And there's the strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one ripped. Should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. Save.
He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come. Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Schwarber in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
But when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now Bader up to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike. Swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Ground ball left side. Muncy tosses across the first, and Bader is set down. That's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jordan Romano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and now the center fielder, Andy Pajas. high fly ball out towards left field. Schwarber ranges back. Way back there and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back to the top of the order now. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Romano, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a two-seamer. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And now it's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. Out to short. And Betts is gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses. And that is ball 1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Freeman hits it in the air. Schwarber coming on. Makes the catch, inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Tanner Scott comes on trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Tanner Scott.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Scott, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The other way, and foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Going 2 now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. It bangs off the wall. And the 9th inning starts with a double. So he gets on base. An elimination game 1 at a time, right?
And all of a sudden the pressure moves to the other team. They came into this one feeling pretty good, but now that he's on, changes things a little bit.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a foul out of play. Tying run at the plate. That one out to right. Hernandez grabs it on the run. The throw into second. He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Hopped up. Betts settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Edmundo Sosa looking for a 2-out hit with a runner at scoring position. On the corner for a strike.
0-1.
The tying run at the plate.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there.
And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your life.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.